Game left off last time. Um, Diva and Jax had freed slaves and human trafficking victims from the Iron Shepherds with a ring and I believe it was a meteor swarm. Um,
Yeah.
they had then Khan was introduced. Uh, the members that were not here last game ended up staying in the trench, dealing with what they had done to two of their comrades. So today we are going to open with our new addition to the game, Walben.
Yes.
So you had last escaped from the Drow house outside of Chednasad. Your group had taken a long rest. During this rest, you have a strange dream. During this dream, you get flashes of images ranging from strange faces you've never seen before and strange items. Some have holy symbols on them, others just seem to be these strange objects you've never met or encountered. And it just keeps replaying over and over in your head. All of a sudden, you get a falling sensation. Normally, this is the point when you would wake out of a dead sleep, but you can't. You just continue to fall and fall. And you hear this strange voice whisper in your ear. Your job here is done. We have a new job for you. The lady... Fuck, what god did you follow again?
Sahaneen, the Moonweaver.
Right. Um... The lady Sahaneen has a job for you. She has noticed your acts of heroism, and she believes you would be fit for her champion. And all of a sudden you stop falling, and you're just looking at this beautiful moonscape. A gigantic moon closer than you've ever seen in your life. But there's nothing else around you. What would you like to do?
Well, after the horror of what happened in the last game, losing half the party, like there's a full tier still. Like I'm assuming he's like just recalling that a little bit. Um, I think I'm gonna try and get closer to the moon. I like
As
move, kind of like mentally push myself. Like is that something I can do?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
As you start to try to move yourself closer to the moon, it's kind of like you want to get your feet on solid ground strong enough that it feels like you are starting to move towards it at a slow pace at first, and it slowly starts to pick up. Suddenly, you are speeding at this moon,
Oh,
and you are going like rocket speed, face first towards this moon. It's getting closer and closer, and now that's all you can see is you are headed straight towards this massive crater in the moon. But before you hit, all of a sudden you stop dead. And you kind of go
oh.
up, you get pushed upright, and you're gently placed in the middle of the crater on your feet. Above you, a great white glow appears. And it says, I understand that you wanted to get here. I'm going to assume that you are accepting the lady's invitation.
How could I not with someone so inspiring? Like I'm just like almost like just awestruck, like dumb jaw, like hanging, staring at whatever. Like I'm not really sure what this is. You know what I mean? I'm just like staring, like holy shit, something is calling me, and I have to go to it. My whole life, led along, and voices and signs have taken me where I'm going, and this is the biggest, grandest one I've had. And I'm following. I will go where you need me to.
She says, "It is not I that need you to. It is her, the great moon weaver. I am but a servant." She says, You had a vision while you slept? All those faces and items?
Yes. What are they?
The faces are the people you need to find. They will not be hard to find. We will place you very close to them.
Convenient.
The items, however, those may be more difficult. These items, when put together, can lead to mass creation or mass destruction. These are all relics of gods, and somebody has nefarious reasons for them. We need that to stop.
You want me to stop them?
That is the end goal.
All right. If you believe, if she believes that I can do this, I must try.
The being lets out what seems to be a low chuckle. And this glowing white light says, "That is all she can ask. But understand, if you and this group fail, nothing will be left." And suddenly you hear a big snapping sound, and you now have the sensation of falling once more. This time, when you fall, you get no visions. Everything just goes black, and the sensation does not fade. Until suddenly, you are standing on your feet, or trying to stand on your feet, in the middle of a tavern. I would like you to roll a dex save, please, to see if you can stay on your feet.
Okay. Nope.
You hit the ground in in a fucking heap with a loud thunder. You even crash on top of a table. Table snaps with the force. You are going to take a little bit of damage. Not much, but...
That's fair.
As you stand up, you look around and you realize that normally when somebody breaks a table, people are pissed. Everybody is staring in awe at the fact that you just, came out of nowhere and smashed through this table. Even the bartender just drops the mug he's cleaning and just stares. There are... hold on a sec, I gotta count.
Is Ina in that tavern?
Yes, in the blue one.
So I get to witness this.
Yes. 1 sec, I'm trying to count. Are you able to get your mic any closer or anything like that? You were, still super quiet.
Is this better?
Yes, very.
Okay.
Let's see, there's Ina, Connie, Izor, Reed? Yeah. Okay. So, you see sitting at one table, there are 4 of these beings that you saw in your vision.
Okay, and I'm in a heap on a broken table.
Yeah, I figured as soon as you hit the ground, though, you tried to stand up.
Oh, yeah. But, I'm standing up amongst the rubble of what was the table.
Yes.
Can I try to give him a hand?
Yeah, if you'd like to get up and go over to him. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I will reach out a hand and say, need a hand there, friend?
Yes, as you can see, I'm not very limber, and I try to grab her hand, assuming she pulls me up.
Yeah.
And I've seen your face in my dreams. I'm supposed to be here. I was sent by something great and powerful, and we need to do something. We need to find something. I've seen your face in my dreams.
In your dreams.
In my dreams.
That's interesting.
Connie's there too, right?
Yep.
And what is it that we need to do?
There are artifacts that we need to find to stop a great evil.
I'm interested. I'm already on a quest to find artifacts. What artifact exactly are you looking for?
I have no idea. I think I saw inklings, but they elude me. All I know for sure, I saw you. And if Connie's there also, and you! I think I was put here for a reason.
Connie kind of like rolls her eyes and she's like, oh, so dramatic.
Well, do I need to buy anybody a drink? Did I ruin anybody's dinner?
There's nobody sitting at the table that you were at. However, the bartender walks over and he looks at the table and he looks at you and he says, I don't know where you came from, but are you going to pay for that?
I don't either, but sure. How much would you need for the table?
20 gold.
I happily hand him 20 gold.
Okay. Is there anything I can get you and these people that appear to be your friends? By the way, Ezor and Reed, you are both there as well.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm just kind of assuming this dude's drunk, but we're being nice to him.
Is this like immediately?
Of me, so we have to be next to him now.
So is this immediately after the events of us and what we possibly did to our friends?
So what happened is after that, all that shit happened. When you guys missed the game, you guys went straight to the tavern, and just basically closed yourselves in your rooms to try and come to terms with what happened. And this would be the next morning, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, I think Ezor is paying as little attention as possible at this point, probably drowning his sorrows in whatever alcohol is served for breakfast.
Yeah, Connie kind of looks preoccupied, like that 1,000-yard stare.
Reed's done worse.
Murder your
I'm the
companion.
learned one here, so. If you saw the artifacts and in the holy symbols again, would you recognize them?
I think so. I think I'd be able to put it together.
Do you know where you need to head or where we need to head?
DM, I don't think I didn't get that information.
No, you would not have. However, Ina, you know roughly where your companions were headed before. They were a little north of the decimated area on the map there that I have marked, where somebody is drawing circles all over the place. But beyond that, you guys in this particular group don't know exactly where you need to go. Ina, you did hear about some of the quests, though, that were offered, and there was a lot of shit going on at Moleasmyr, it sounded like, but other than that, you guys are not really sure where to go.
Wasn't there an artifact east of here somewhere? I remember writing it in my notebook.
East? No.
Of that elven slash dwarven town.
No, that's not, that was just the city. That was to the northeast,
Okay.
Uthadurn, but there was no relic there.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I was sent to you from a dream. I was just in Drow prison. Half of the people I was with are dead. I didn't see them die, but the Drow were not kind, and they attacked us. And I ran, and only 2 of my companions, along with me, got out, and now I am here. I know I have to be here with you. All of you.
Sorry,
I seem to have...
So can I do an insight check? I just want to figure out if he's just mentally ill.
You you can totally do an insight check. Are you using a different mic than normal? You're very crackly and far away, muffled.
I don't think it's my mic. I think my internet is really shit right now because I hear all of you guys crackly.
Oh. Okay then. That could be an issue with your sound card then. That sucks.
Give me. How about now?
Still the same. It's a little
Okay.
louder though. It's a little better to understand. But yeah, you can do an
Okay,
insight
I'm not
check.
sure. I'll try and speak slowly and clearly, hopefully.
You believe? Well, you don't think he's nuts. Judging by the way he looks, and it seems like he's telling the truth. He did have some sort of vision.
Can I also get a physical description of this new PC that just walked in?
Walben, go ahead.
Yeah, so I am slightly like I'm a very thin half-elven man in his mid-years. I have a little goatee tuft that's like black with a bit of gray running through it. I have a green cowl pulled over my head still. You can kind of see like a bit of a bun poking through the back, probably. Yeah, regular looking half-elven guy. Nothing too spectacular.
Okay, thanks.
What do I see? What are the characters that I see in front of me?
If you guys want to take turns describing yourselves.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first. So you see an abnormally beautiful paladin standing in front of you that you've had dreams about. So, you know,
Works out.
She's an Azamar, by the way.
shush.
All right.
Secrets.
I mean, your eyes are not a normal color. Like you're
Yeah,
definitely.
they're currently pools of black.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, backstory, but yeah.
All right.
Reed's there. He's a human who's just average height, average build, a little thin. Just kind of wavy hair, black eyes, dark hair. Just kind of average in most ways. Just looks a little worn for his age, which is like 20 something.
Ezor is also a human, scraggly brown hair, heavier type armor, but a scrawny looking person, and no actual weapons visible.
Okay. There's one more.
Yeah, sorry, I'm guessing it's me. I was just trying to fix my audio. So Connie is I think she must be like 3 feet. Yeah, I think she's a 3 foot little gnome with like a black bowl cut, kind of like full arcane armor, with a little mechanical looking little rat on her shoulder that just seems to keep her company most of the time.
So two of you have black eyes right now.
Well, Ezor's is like, Reed is like black human eyes. It's just like super dark, but hers is like black pools.
Gotcha. Okay.
An unfortunate incident, I swear.
No judgment at all.
Also, Connie, when you left your room this morning, there was a set of plate mail outside your door.
Okay, cool, perfect. Do I know where it came from? Did I?
There's a note on it that says, from your friends in Waterdeep. Watch your back.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So I would have been wearing it. I will, if I got it in the morning, I will have put it on and then had it as my arcane armor.
Yep. So, with all this, what would you guys like to do?
I think we should probably group up with the others and head northeast to the decimated crater from where we were originally headed.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with that? We need to group up with the others, and then we hopefully can figure out where we're headed next.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
much
that
like
works.
to see the others, party to see if they who I've seen in my dreams. It's not just you, unfortunately.
That's okay. Does anybody need any rations or supplies before we leave town?
I'm fine. I think I'm fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be good.
Stand solemnly, says, let's go.
Okay, so I'll lead everybody back to the decimated craters.
All right. So, as you guys get to the crater, you guys find what looks to be what was a campsite, and at this campsite, you find a corpse burned beyond recognition. The clothes are gone or melted into what's left of skin. It looks like a mess. It stinks like burned flesh and hair.
Yeah, I mean, I walk over and sort of investigate the body.
Give me an investigation roll.
So yeah, I'm looking.
God damn. You notice that although the ropes have mostly been burned away, it looks like there's still rope around the ankles and the wrists. There's not much left.
So he was burned while still tied up.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Likely a prisoner, maybe? He wasn't one of us.
I want you guys to give me a survival roll, the 5 of you that are there, please. Ina.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're definitely the only one who noticed. There are tracks leading slightly north, away from the camp.
Okay, so I will inform everybody that I found the tracks and that I think we should stay alert but follow and see if we find where the others went, because this is where we were supposed to be camping.
As a response, within a purplish swirl, Izor summons his sword. Let's go.
Yeah, Reed furrows his brow in response to, seriousness.
I will pull out my warhammer and let's head north.
Walden just nods, like kind of just tagging along with you guys, like, all right, this is the new jam. Let's go.
Yeah, Connie just starts walking in whatever direction seems like the right one.
Alright, so there we're gonna pause with you guys. Diva, Jax, and Con. You guys awake in the morning.
Yeah.
And I believe by the time you guys had actually set camp and rested, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys probably got about an hour and a half by the time they catch up to you. What did you guys do for that time?
Well,
I'm swapping out my rings, right?
Yep. So I figure breakdown camp would probably take a few minutes, probably half an hour, and then
we'd probably make breakfast. We'd probably be starting to break down camp when they show up.
yeah.
Works for me.
I was doing
Get
my
our-
ritual chants in the
Yeah,
morning.
morning shit. Like the casters have to
Fucking-
get their shit ready. I
You
gotta
know.
go poop in the woods and scrape dirt over it.
Reapplying my tribal markings.
Get on armor.
New pigment.
Fucking,
Praise Tempest.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we're just getting, commune with nature. The whole nine.
All right.
Cat.
In that case, as you guys are doing that, you guys are just finished breakfast, starting to pack up, and I want the three of you to roll me a perception check. In fact, I want everybody to roll me a perception check, please.
Wow. Powerful
Ina's
roll.
great at swinging, but not great at looking.
God damn. Okay.
Tonight's gonna be a night.
So, Con, Jax, Reed, and Ezor. At about the same time, you all look up and note, and each of you notices the other group.
I say, whoa, hello there. Who the HE double haggy 6 are you guys?
I've already drawn an arrow, pointing it at the group as they emerge from the trees.
You are walking in on our camp.
Oh yeah, we don't know them yet.
The only person that you guys have in common.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no, sorry, that's right. Reed and Ezor, you guys have met Jax on the way to. Yeah, Reed and almost everybody's actually met each other. The only people you guys haven't met would be Khan and Diva. Don't know the other group really, but Jax and Ina and everybody else knows each other.
Yeah, well, we met Ina,
Yes,
I think, briefly.
yes.
Yes.
Khan and Diva met Ina. They were hanging out for a while, but Khan and Diva, you guys are not known to the rest of this group.
Oh, it's you guys. What up?
I'll salute everybody with my war hammer as I put it away.
I'll give a casual wave.
Con nods.
Same.
I lean over to Ina. I'm like, I've seen them in my dream as well.
This is not camp. What happened, guys? And why is there a burnt body where camp used to be?
Honestly, don't remember.
Someone was burned.
Oh,
So
no.
insight?
By all means.
I will use my inspiration point.
Fuck, I don't think you even needed to, but okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, just in case anybody else is inciting me.
Yeah, so you don't really know if he's telling the truth, but you definitely don't know if he's lying either. He seems pretty genuine.
A lot of stuff has happened around here recently, as you can tell by the 4 massive craters in the ground.
So the craters caused the burning?
Possible.
Well, I witnessed the craters. There wasn't a body there earlier. Just, something else happened. Nobody's talking, so.
Did it, though? Did something else happen?
I mean, something did happen. Let's be honest.
No.
All right.
Switch yourself.
So now that you guys have all met up, what would you guys like to do?
Go find these relics.
I just want to know, is that burnt body going to be a problem for us later?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's going to be fine?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I insight check that?
There was a incident.
But it's
I'm
taken
just gonna
care of.
come clean. It seems upon entering the town, we may have angered one of the guilds.
Oh, just one? I'm
Just
pretty
one.
sure we angered many guilds by,
Uh,
slaughtering those 2 guards.
no, though, just the one.
Okay.
The other guilds, they don't seem to care, which is common among scum. But
Uh-huh.
it seems the Grey Traders have sent a creature, well, this creature after us, warning us, saying that we need to do a job for them, but we refuse. He wouldn't tell us what the job is. He was uncurable, so we called the corruption.
Fair.
Magic had failed to free him of his charm.
Mhm.
So rather than be the puppet of the Grey Traders and most likely die some horrible fate and at the other hands, we cleansed him.
With fire?
I mean, since we're coming clean, did we really know he was under any sort of charm?
Yes, I did. That's why I tried to greater restoration him.
Yeah.
But it failed.
Yeah, you guys definitely knew he was under a charm. Especially when you guys burned him alive and he didn't even scream. He just sat there, like, staring unblinkingly.
Also,
Yeah.
leaving him alive to alert his, I guess, let's say, employers of where we were is just unwise.
Risky.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
No, I definitely
assumed that
agree with
they
you there.
already knew where we were since
Oh,
he
they-
showed up on us.
They probably did, but it's better to just...
And we're sure he didn't have an active, connection to his big boss where, you get direct feed.
Oh, I hope that was the case,
We
because then he
don't.
might have felt the burning.
That's fair. Okay, that's great. I'm just gonna stop asking questions now because I'm feeling uncomfortable as a paladin being okay with this. So where are we gonna head for those relics?
The big question is: are we to assume there's more trouble coming our way because of this?
most assuredly.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the original question. So yeah, okay. So yeah,
Everything's
keep your
gonna
eyes
be
up and
fine.
But
yeah. Okay,
we
I
will
hope it does.
be adequate to handle it. Remember, these are brigands, manipulators, slavers, probably.
Bad people.
Bad people.
I'm sure a couple handles of warlocks too, no doubt.
Some sort of magic users. To place a charm on him that powerful that a greater restoration does not
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like warlocks.
wipe it clean.
We're talking like high level. Something demons.
But
Okay. The lady at the store told us that there's a place north of here where we can go find like
relics.
relics and
Yeah,
stuff.
everybody keeps telling us to go there.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think we should just roll the die on it and go?
It also seems that the corruption in this forest may stem from there.
May stem
as
from there.
well.
Okay.
So that is where my interest lies.
Well, I'm interested in relics because I have to restore some relics to my god. So how about we go snooping around?
Con?
I would very much like that. Yes.
I grunt in approval.
Anything to distract me right now.
And our new friend here apparently has seen us all in a vision or a dream or something. Do you want
I
to
put up air
explain it?
quotes.
Yeah, explain it
Right,
to
right.
us.
I was in a drought prison. We escaped. Most of us died. I got out. We went to bed, and then I was taken to the moon. And then I was in a tavern, and I had seen all of your faces in a dream, where someone told me I was to bring relics to fight great evil. And I saw all of your faces as the crux of this.
Is not so far-fetched.
Thank you. Everyone else looks at me like I'm mentally ill or drunk.
I'm looking at him like he's mentally ill or drunk.
It was
Just like that guy.
it was my visions that led Khan and I to this place.
Hey,
Well,
I think
thank
you
you.
people eat too many mushrooms in the woods.
I've never had a mushroom. What's a mushroom?
They're good.
Yep.
And they help open your mind. Perhaps you could use some, Catman.
I've tried them. I don't think my biology agrees with them. There is a type of grass that I really like, though.
I have these herbs if you wish to try them.
Is it catnip?
I don't have catnip, but I have pipeweed.
Oh, I got pipe.
It's a very potent, special kind of pipeweed.
I also have normal pipeweed.
Oh,
too.
fuck. You guys also have a couple NPCs with you. I forgot about that.
Do we? Who?
Yeah, the mage and the kid.
No, they fucking pieced out on us. They didn't want to continue on after what happened last session.
Right.
Yeah, because they were like, nah. And I made sure that like the kid was gonna go with him and he was gonna teach him some shit. You know, because fucking we saved him, like.
No, you're right. I've actually forgot about that part.
So it was like, yeah, nah. But then they saw what we did, and it was just like, nah, peace.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I forgot about
were-
that.
What do we do?
nothing.
Player knowledge, we burned that guy alive.
Yeah, he wouldn't spill the beans, so he fucking wrecked his life.
There were no beans to spill. He didn't know.
Well, yeah,
He was just a lackey. They
There-
sent him there to tell us that there was a job we had to do, but he didn't have any information on the actual job. And I'm sorry, but walking back into town after all that shit, that just sounds like a fucking trap. I don't like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, nah. That's
And you guys
sketch.
definitely didn't ruin his life. You took it. There's a difference, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have probably just ended up their puppet and doing all sorts of dirty shit, or just be killed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Okay, now
No, we
the DM
won't.
is guilt tripping us into killing. someone.
Besides, I'm under the impression that that gang doesn't have enough money to pay us for the job they want us to do.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
Well, they probably do in other places, but
Yeah, they're prison walls.
Right, I forgot about that too. Fucking rich cat over here. Anyways, so you guys are aware it will probably take you about 5 days to get there. I think. Hold on a sec. No, sorry. About 2.5 days to get to the ruins of Moleasmyr.
Okay, enough chatting then. Let's get it going. Does everybody follow, or am I just walking away alone?
nope. No, I'm following you, Connie. I'm with you. Let's get going.
Okay, cool.
Less chitter chatter.
you lead, I
more
go.
walking.
Do I know what way I'm going?
North.
You're going north.
Okay, then Connie starts walking north, leading the pack.
Yeah, it is so close to north. Like, even northeast is not really viable. It's almost directly north from you guys.
Okay, I guess we begin our 2.5-day journey.
Is there anything anybody would like to do on the way? Any RP or any checks of any sort you wish to do?
At some point, I would like to cast Find Familiar to bring back my guy Toby.
Yeah, sure.
If we have a... Okay, perfect.
Yeah, my raven is with us as a familiar.
Yeah, I have Gus.
Now there's an owl.
Shit.
Fuck, everybody's got familiars.
Well, yeah, I don't, but I was looking for a raven, and it's kind of hard to look for a raven when there's one right in front of me.
I mean, it's not a real raven if that helps or hurts at all.
That's fair.
Just
Can I
find someone else.
can I whistle to see if I can call an actual raven towards me?
You certainly can try. You have an animal handling.
Yeah, can I get advantage because of backstory?
What in your backstory gives advantage?
I healed and raised a raven. Well, in the tower.
I'll say yeah, sure. Only because of how ravens and crows actually communicate with other murders of ravens and crows. With a 12 though,
Yeah, I
you
don't
can
have
you can
any.
hear some like cawing in the distance, but they don't come towards you and you can't see them.
Okay, that's fair.
My raven definitely shows up though.
Alright, so you guys get through your first day of travel. Do you guys want to do any RPing or anything, or you guys just getting ready for your long rest?
I think Connie's gonna like kind of continue along the way, kind of working on her notes that she had started a while ago.
Okay. Do you still have those, or did the Quickling steal them?
No, I still have those because it was
Right, yeah, I'm pretty sure you said you had them in your backpack, not in your bag of holding.
Yeah, or in my pocket or something, like
Yeah.
easy access.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna
So I
say
was doing DC 15 intelligence checks.
I'm gonna say that before you need to sleep, you can probably get 4 checks in.
Okay, cool. I'll do them right now.
Can I do the same for working on the plans of my mithril chain for my grapnel arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 out of 4.
Yep.
1 success.
Well, it's a crit,
Nice.
so technically that is 2.
Even better.
Anybody else got any checks or anything they want to do?
Have we seen any animals on our trek through so far?
It is silent. You guys have
Fair enough.
seen nothing, not even bugs, just sludge.
Can I do some sort of check to see if any of that like corruption that we had witnessed at the Grove is affecting these areas?
Like the sludge?
Wait, are we walking through sludge right now?
Yeah, the entire
yeah.
forest is covered in this sludge.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't need to check.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the corruption is probably centered on this Moleasmyr place that we are headed towards.
Okay, so what do
what
we
we
know
found out.
about? So what do we know about this place in general?
Well, apparently some forces had opened some portals to a fell dimension and allowed some things through.
So the information you got was that the strong belief is that the elves had been messing with magic that they shouldn't have been. It was probably from another plane of existence. And in the process, they had released something and possibly open portals to other planes of existence, and this is a corruption that leaked through.
Essentially, yes.
So, like, do I know, like, as a magic user, if this is a magical type of corruption, or is it like a, I don't know, like a parasitic corruption?
You can do an Arcana check.
Okay, cool.
Or a medicine check.
Can I help?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd also like to help. Arcana's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
So, even with a 16, you're not really sure. This could just simply be something that is leaking forth from one of the portals. It might just be part of the landscape and part of the way that the land on the other side of the portal just is. It just happens that it grows, and it got through the portal, and I mean, it was, I believe I said 150 years or something like that ago this happened. Is that correct?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, something like that. So, I mean, it's taken quite some time to overrun the forest. But it is still growing and moving.
Can I don't know if this falls under, this would be more, I guess, an alchemist, but like, is there any way I can take some type of sample and do an analysis since we're traveling for like 2.5 days? I have some time.
Sure.
I've actually collected some if you would like it.
Connie's like, no worries, fresh is probably better. And I guess I scoop some up with, I don't know, like a handkerchief or something. I don't know. Kind of trying not to get it on my fingers because I'm grossed out.
It might also have stronger properties closer to the source.
Very true. Okay, so what can I do? Would this be? Oh, this wouldn't be a medicine check or something because I'm garbage at that.
Sleight of hand. If you're trying not to get it on yourself. Wait, you're wearing power armor, you not?
Yeah, I am.
Then I mean it's going to get on your power armor glove, but I mean if you don't care about that, then
I mean we've been walking through it, so it's on my power armor, like my
exactly.
Boots. Yeah.
You can just scoop some up.
Okay, I'll scoop some up. What should I roll for? I guess an analysis. I don't know, like.
Do you have proficiency with alchemist tools?
I do not. Does someone else? I ask around. Does anybody else know how to take a look at this sample? Anybody have alchemist tools?
Let me check. I might.
I'm more of an herbalist.
Yeah, I'm a healer.
I do not. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Herbalism kit, that probably wouldn't help at all.
I have a poison kit.
Would that do? I mean, that's for making poison, right? Not analyzing something else that could be poisonous.
What I would allow is, if Jax would allow you to use his poison kit, I would allow you to roll intelligence checks at disadvantage.
Intelligence checks at disadvantage.
Would I be allowed to help her to get rid of that disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay, so just a straight up intelligence check.
Yep. God damn.
Yes.
Okay, when you were in Waterdeep, I know you were like, runway shit and models and yada yada. Did you happen to spend any time in like libraries and shit and that kind of stuff in your backstory?
I don't have any of that in my backstory, no.
Alright. Because you did a good roll, so I want to give you something, but I'm trying to figure out exactly
so I was
heard of it.
My character was university educated, at least. Does that help?
What did you study?
Just the generic magic school. What is it? Whatever my specialty is. Enchantment.
You know what? Yeah, between the two of you, you guys deduce that although you're not exactly sure what this substance is, it seems to have shadow magic properties.
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely an arcane.
Does anyone know if there's like a plane of existence that is super focused on shadow magic?
May I try something?
You can. Give me 1 second, though. Izor.
I was about to hop in there and got cut off, so go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Fuck, man. I get you and Reed confused all the time. I thought that was Izor talking, but...
No, but I was going to say, as someone who may or may not have dealt with shadow magic, can I make an Arcana check, as some of this is kind of being shared?
You can give me a history check.
That's less good, but let's go.
At advantage, actually, because of... Wow. The only thing you know about shadow magics and such is Shadowfell. That's all you've got. Simply because, I mean, of the class you are and who your patron is.
So as Reed mentions about the shadow magic, I portray kind of in a third person point of view here, the existence of Shadowfell, and I believe the Raven Queen, among others, reside there. And it's entirely possible that is the source of this.
Okay, well, Connie would like to, I guess, see what else she can do with it. And since we just found out that this sludge is of magical origin, and since we're traveling for a while, I could burn a spell slot. I want to cast Dispel Magic on, like, a pool of it and see if it'll, like, disappear, or if something will happen, or if it'll, yeah.
As you cast Dispel Magic on a pool, it seems to gurgle, and then it explodes at you. You are covered in shadow stuff.
Grass.
Other than that, nothing happens.
Okay.
Diva, what did you want to do?
I'm starting to wipe it off of me.
I'd like to take a minute as we're traveling. And I'm going to cast that.
Alright, let me read it.
Ah, shit. Ghost time.
Rarely is this spell actually useful.
Yeah.
Does it actually say that? I haven't got that far.
No, that's just like my assessment.
It's
clearly a useful spell, but in this instance, yeah.
So I would like to gain knowledge on 3 facts.
Okay.
First one. I would like to ask, what happened to this land?
You suddenly get flashes of what seem to be great elven mages standing in front of a circular construct held upright. And this thing, as they are casting spells, they something forms in the middle and it waves. It seems to be like waving like water before it explodes. Several of the mages who were in front of it are suddenly look ancient, withered, not quite dead, but can barely hold their own weight on their feet. A few others are covered in this sludge, and in the spots where it has touched them, it seems to be making them ancient as well, but only in the spots where it touched. You hear a voice. Thank you. And then suddenly a flood of rushing shadowy sludge leaps forth from the portal and starts filling the chamber, and you see a door open, and it just continues to rush down.
I'm relaying these images as I'm getting them.
Okay.
Party. My second question is shit, hang on.
I have a question when he's done.
Is this caused by a undead influence?
Man, asking the hard questions, huh? All right. You get flashes of an old human man that seems to be walking, and a great shadowy winged creature falls upon him and crushes him under his feet. This man is not dead. He is fighting back with everything he has, but he is losing. You suddenly see from his point of view, and he's looking up. And at first, all you can see is a massive amount of wisps of shadow lurching out from this creature before the creature's head pokes out from these wisps. It looks draconic, but like a skull. And all you hear is, "Your time is at an end, Cadderly." That's all you get from that one.
Interesting.
Can I ask a question?
I'm not sure if that's how it works.
Yeah, I think it's just him. Or
Yes,
her, I
no.
guess.
Self-cast.
Yeah, like not a question to you, but a question like for the DM.
Oh, yes.
Seeing the reaction of the goo when Connie had tried to dispel magic on it, can I divine sense?
Sure. Let's finish up with Diva first, but then yes.
Yeah.
Third question. Where does this foul corruption originally come from? What plane does this foul corruption originally come from? Because I'd like to confirm.
You see a great landscape, much like your own, but there's no color. The sky is not blue. It is cloudy and gray. The air itself, seems gray. You see people walking around, and everybody looks old. The entire area is gray. There is no color. Even fire, although it has a slight tinge of fire colors, also looks gray. You can see shadows permeating every part of this land. And a great castle in the center of a town. Further beyond that, you see another castle, but it is built into the side of a mountain. Nothing else anywhere near it. Would you like to hazard a guess at exactly what you're looking at?
Well, I've been relaying this to the group. So does this ring any bells to anybody? Because as I'm seeing these things, I'm vocalizing it, what I see. So.
What would you want for a roll for that? Or would you want to roll?
I would like anybody who has... I would like anybody who has any relation to the Shadowfell at all to give me either a history or intelligence check. Izor, you recognize this immediately. It's the Shadowfell.
So yep, I tell the group then that sounds like the Shadowfell.
So we're basically walking towards a portal between our plane and the Shadowfell plane.
Let's go.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
So learning this, Blair.
Yep.
I would like to drop attunement to my Cloak of Elven and attune to the dagger.
Okay. Ina, you want to use your Divine Sense.
Yes, please.
Location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet of you. This does not... None of this sludge or anything around you gives you any sense. You guys are way too far from the portal for that to really have an effect. And there's nothing that fits that description.
Nor my party members.
Let me take
Got
a
him.
look. Okay.
What does it do?
Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead. You're technically got celestial blood, so it lets you know about you. As for anybody else, yeah. You know the type, celestial fiend, undead. Says blah blah blah. It doesn't say doesn't say anything about Fae. Just celestial fiend and undead. So, the only one that lights up any sense is yourself.
Okay. Divine Sense typically also does alignment, doesn't it?
You know the type, presence, not identify. Within the same radius, you also detect presence of any place or object that has been consecrated. Or, I guess you would realize that everything around you has been desecrated. But I don't see anything in there about alignment. Mitch, to answer your question, I would say no, it doesn't, but you're not going to have access to everything. I would say you have access to Blink, Misty Step, and Pass Wall. Because those are pretty...
I mean, that's still pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean... just because you're not a caster, I don't feel you should be able to access all of it, but you can definitely access the lower level ones at least. And I think Pass Wall isn't like... It can help you, but it's not massively helpful. Whereas the other ones are like huge for combat and shit. So yeah.
I think at some point, like during the night, Walden would kind of like turn to Toby to hopefully communicate with whatever he saw in his dream. I'd be like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what? Why did you put me through so much? And I mean, Toby's a familiar and an owl, so I'm probably not going to get a bunch. But he's like trying to communicate with whatever force is bringing him here, to kind of get an answer and like try to figure out if he's on the right path.
You get he cocks his head at you to the side, and his eyes go wide, and he goes, "Whoo!"
And I pat him on the head and I just go, I missed you, old friend. And yeah, that's all I expected. But, you know, it's something.
Are we taking watches?
Definitely.
Absolutely. I don't want anything stolen again.
Not falling for that again.
Exactly.
So because there are so many of you, you can even split them up into 1 hour shifts to make sure you guys like definitely get a decent long rest. Or if you guys want, you can still do 2 hour shifts and just alternate nights or something. It's up to you.
I'm
take
fine with
watch.
either. I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
Yeah, tonight it doesn't make any difference because we're all charged up, so.
I think all of us should stay awake the whole time.
Just power through, get a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
No. It could be that we take 2-person shifts.
That too. That
That's
is an option.
fair.
That
Yeah,
would
that's
be-
probably better with the
sucks.
perception.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Give me your watch order, please.
first.
I'll go to.
I would like to be paired up with somebody who has awesome perception because mine sucks.
I only
I
have
have it.
3.
I have advantage in +6, so
I'm at 0 perception.
I think Walden would kind of like Ina was the first face that he saw. So if there's an opportunity to take a watch with her, I think he'd feel most comfortable doing that.
Okay.
Actually, Jax, how's your perception?
Passive's 15 and +5 to normal.
Okay.
So Jackson Diva on first, Walben Nina on second.
Yep.
I could go 3rd. I have a 13 passive or plus.
All right, who's going with Connie then?
I can do that.
I assume the passive is whatever your thing is, +10, right?
It'll be underneath your skills. It's a separate box.
Yeah, so I have 14 passive, so I can take one with Ezor, the 4th one, I guess.
All right.
Works. I got a 10.
So, I would like Jackson Diva. You guys can do a perception, or one of you can do it with advantage.
I'll give advantage if your perception's better than mine.
20.
You hear absolutely nothing except gurgling of sludge.
Beautiful.
However, Walden, as you fall asleep, you have more dreams.
Okay.
The celestial being comes to you one more time. And this time you don't get you don't have a sense of falling. You're just dreaming of, I don't know, a blue sky or some shit, a night sky. And then suddenly the celestial being lights up the world around you. And it floats down next to you. And it says, "The Moonweaver has requested I give you her blessing." And this thing suddenly forms a face and leans in and kisses you on the forehead. At first, it hurts. It stings. It feels like you just got 100 bee stings in the same spot on your forehead, but it quickly fades. And she says, "Whenever you enact this blessing, this moon will appear on your forehead. Use the blessing wisely." And she explains to you what your sacrifice is to be able to use this blessing.
Okay.
I just forgot to add that in earlier when you had the dream, so now's the perfect time.
All good. All good. I kind of rub the spot where the bee sting feels, but I kind of I was a hermit for a very long time. I was alone, so it hurts, but I still like contact.
Yeah,
And
as you reach your hand towards your forehead to rub that spot, you can see, although you can't actually see your own forehead, you can feel the area glowing, and you can see the glowing reflected on your hand as you reach up to rub it.
I just kind of mumble, "Thank you," and that's it.
Good luck, traveler. And with that, she disappears. And Dive and Jax, I'm guessing you guys didn't see anything, so your watch is ending. You're gonna wake up Walben and Ina.
Sure.
Yeah.
As soon as this celestial being fades from your view, Walben, you open your eyes to see this gigantic centaur standing above you.
Ah, no, I'm still getting used to all of your faces. I don't mean to scream.
Diva?
Oh, sorry. It is understandable. Are you well?
As well as one can be with all that's happened. It's been a long journey, and I just felt like I was a part of something, and now I'm a part of something different. And I think it'll be a bit of an adjustment.
Life is change. 'Tis the natural order. Nothing stays the same. You will grow and adapt, or you will die. 'Tis nature's way.
Walden looks like horrified. Like, holy shit, this horseman, I've never seen a centaur before, is
She's
telling me,
female.
oh, girl,
She's female.
oh, this horse
So-
woman. Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. This
Get the
horse woman.
pronouns right.
That's right. Are
Yeah.
they them? Are they she, her? What's up? Zimzer? Like, what's going on? Yeah, he was like, holy fucking shit. And you could see it so much on his face that he's like, this female horse just told me I would either grow or fucking die. Holy goddamn shit.
Well,
Where am I? What's going on?
It is the way of things. I mean, in the wild, a sickly youngling will not survive. It cannot grow, it cannot change, it cannot adapt.
Can I approach
Are
and
you
just
strong?
put my
or are you
hand
weak?
on his shoulder to comfort him?
My strength is like a -1, I think, or -2. So
It is
like
not
I'm
strength.
very not physically strong. So Walden's like, oh fuck. Like, and again, just his face is just sagging. But I think he kind of gets what you're getting at. He just goes, thank you. I think.
If you need more advice. And I'm going to clip clop off.
I like kind of pat you on the haunches. Just like, ah. And there's like a tear just like rolling down my face.
You'll be fine.
Alright, so Ina and Walben's watch.
Yes.
One of you can roll advantage, or you can both roll your own perception.
I already have advantage because of my sentinel shield. So
Right.
Let's do it.
you want to roll as well.
Oh wait, I have a sentinel shield. Where does that advantage go?
Perception, I believe.
Perception and initiative.
Yeah, but it doesn't go. Like, what does it give to perception?
Advantage.
Oh, so I just roll my 0 with advantage?
You just, hold on a second, let me look at your sheet. You should have a toggle button up at the top for advantage.
Yeah, so I toggled it to advantage, but like my natural resting perception is like 0.
Oh, no. So all you gotta do is, when you hit the advantage, just hit perception, it'll roll it like Walden's there.
Okay.
And then you get the better of the two rolls.
Uh-huh. I blind as bat.
Walben, you hear some rustling in the trees. All of the trees. What little leaves there are seem to be moving.
I would kind of whisper to Toby to like go out, and I would put my consciousness into him to see if I can see anything through his eyes in the trees to see if there's creatures or anything nefarious trying to get at us, essentially.
You get the feeling that it's wind.
It's just the wind. That's the first reassuring thing I've heard all day.
Considering we haven't had any wind yet.
It's been a long journey here, and it hasn't. I'm still reeling a bit from being dropped onto a table. I'm sure you could understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been ripped out of a tower by my god, so I understand the effects of falling.
Well, thank you for being sympathetic. Everyone else here seems to think I'm crazy.
Connie's asleep, but she's like, "Yup."
Classic.
Walden's like also kind of eyeing the black eyes, but like trying not to make it obvious. You know what I mean? He's like, "What's going on there?" But also like, not trying to be weird about it.
Yeah. I must apologize for the crazy looking eyes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to notice. They are different.
These ones are definitely hard not to notice, unfortunately. I bear a curse that any kill I make, their soul gets trapped into my eyes, and well, my last kill was not as pretty as I could be.
At least it doesn't make you any less beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry, I just went to grab a drink.
No worries.
All good, all good.
So you guys, it's the end of your watch. You want to wake up the next group?
Yeah, we'll wake up the next group.
Yep, definitely.
that would be me, and I'm not sure who else is sharing the watch.
So I don't know how crazy Connie is because I've never woken her up before. So I'm just gonna gently rest my warhammer on her chest so that if she tries to like gank me, she can't get up. She just can only wake up and kind of like just like but she's stuck there because I don't want her to like how like sometimes PTSD people can be like violent if you wake them up.
This little tiny ass gnome. Sure.
Yeah.
I have soft spots,
So sorry, what's the way you wake me up?
So I'm just gonna rest my warhammer on your chest so you can't move, and I'm just gonna be like, Connie. Connie
starts like floating around. She's like, come at me.
Oh my God.
Now, little one, it's time for your watch.
And she puts on her goggles and like adjusts them and looks at you. She's like, okay, ready to go.
Okay, I'll take my warhammer off her chest.
Walden would definitely send Toby over to whoever else was up the watch. I could kind of like ask Ina, like, who's next? And then Toby would kind of like do a little owl thing to try to wake them up on their chest.
That would be the Minotaur.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Hey.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not touching him. Toby is.
Sorry, you got the short end of the stick on this one.
And I'm like hiding behind Ina while Toby kind of like flaps over and does a little peck on the chest to be like, hello?
Con's gonna wake up and take his watch.
I love how the owl sounds like a pigeon.
I got one bird noise, alright?
All right. So Connie and Con. Connie and Con. All right. I need either an advantage perception from one of you, or you can both do your own. It's up to you.
So I have +3. What do you have?
+5.
Okay, so yeah, feel free to do it with advantage. I'll help you. Oh my god.
Wow.
You hear nothing.
Fucking send it, bud.
All right.
Nothing happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to bed fucked.
All right. So last watch.
Looking up.
I poke whoever's next in the face.
That's Ezor and Reed.
I'm slightly
I'll poke
annoyed.
Ezor.
Yeah, okay.
Goddamn. Okay.
At least something. Yeah, nice.
You hear sludge gurgling. You hear leaves blowing. Beyond that, nothing happens.
Cool. And I think we're the last group too.
Brilliant.
So, everybody starts to wake up. You guys can do your morning stuff. Everybody's had a long rest.
Yeah.
And I'm looking through my notes, and I am missing a large portion that I know I wrote down, but they're not here. I don't know where they are. I don't remember ripping them out of the book or anything. But yeah, there's supposed to be some shit in Moleasmyr that is, for some reason, not in my fucking notes. So I might have to wing a couple things. But we'll be fine. So you guys get up, cook your breakfast, try and keep it clear of the sludge. Eat your food, pack up camp, and you're on your way. Is there anything you guys would like to do during the second day of your journey?
Hide in the woods.
I believe I need to do a prayer to.
Yes, Walden. By the way, you actually do have access to your blessing. However,
Okay.
this after you've used it, when you decide to use it, you will have to start doing your sacrifice to
Yeah. Gotcha.
to get
So I
up.
have one charge. I essentially have a charge right now, and then I'll have to recharge it. Okay, cool. Perfect.
And Ina, you're doing a prayer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Give me a religion check. You feel that yours is Helm, right?
Yes, sir.
Helm seems pleased with you.
So, when I'm praying to Helm, I actually pull out the holy symbol. Does our I can't remember his name. Out of game, his name is Ben, right?
Walden? Me?
Well, yeah. Well, do you recognize the symbol that I'm praying to as one of the
No.
relics that you're looking for?
I would assume not.
Yes, you do.
Unless you want to make it. Oh, okay.
It's
Perfect.
a
I'm
Faerun
wrong.
god. It's a rather
Okay.
popular Faerun god, actually.
Oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily make a big deal out of it unless you asked me, but I would understand what it is.
Does anybody else want to do anything throughout the day?
Connie's going to continue with her notes.
Can I actually do know your enemy on everyone that I'm traveling with?
Post it up for me.
Hell yeah, you can, dude.
The Rage Against the Machine song just starts playing.
Are we able to, like, tell that this is happening? That someone's, like, inspecting us?
I would say you can roll an insight if you'd like.
Okay.
You can
21.
You can definitely notice that he's interacting with everybody, and it seems like he might be kind of sizing them up and trying to learn their strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, I look him when it's my turn and he's coming up to me and he's like inspecting me. I like look at him straight in the face and I'm like, and Connie's like, hey, my eyes are up here.
As you look up at this 8-foot tall minotaur. Sure, why not? Actually, that's right. Jax was stealthing out in the woods, so unless he's allowing you close enough, are you doing that, Jax?
I mean, I'm sure at some point he would have had the chance to, like...
I'm just saying, like, through the
check me
day.
out.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to be, like, evil about it. I'm just...
He's just, like, observing.
Just observing people.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm new. I don't know any of them. I'm just,
So in that case, everybody, if you could please post your strength score, your dexterity score, your constitution score, your AC, current hit points, and everybody's level 9. And how many levels of fighter, if you have any.
Is Khan checking me out too? Khan?
No, I know you. I would
Alright.
assume I would know your stuff by now, I guess.
Yeah, we've been traveling together for a long time. So.
Yeah, try to put it in one window so it's easier for him to get a grasp on it if you can. Please,
Yeah,
and
sorry,
thank
hit
you.
enter too quick.
Yeah, if you hold shift and hit enter, it'll do like how Jax did it there, how it's got like several lines.
Yeah, I got
I'm sorry, you said strength, dex, con, AC, HP?
Strength, dex, con, AC, current HP, and if you have levels in fighter, how many levels in fighter?
Because I'm a multi-class, should I put that in there, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter. You just put in everybody's level 9, so he's going to know that you have levels in something else. It doesn't really matter what.
Okay.
Just if you're fighter. Ina, did you take a swing at him?
Just beat my ass.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take a swing at him. I was typing and then I was reading and scrolling and accidentally hit stuff.
Okay. Just had to make sure whether I was opening up PvP or not.
Not currently.
Alright. So, there you go. You got your info?
Word.
Connie, you want to do your 4 rolls for your plans? And Jax, if you want to do yours as well. Alright, Connie, you got 1, 2, 3 successes. Jax, you got
Cool.
2. And yeah, 2.
Hell yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do before camping for the night?
Can I get an aerial view of the landscape?
Yeah, sure. How?
I'm gonna wild shape into a bird
All right.
and then fly up.
Okay.
I'm looking for like disturbances or anything that we should maybe avoid.
As you get up into the air, you see far to the west, there looks to be a camp. But if it's not abandoned, then whatever lives there is hiding. But that's like probably I'm going to say a half day's march to the west. Other than that, you don't really see much. A lot of dead trees, a lot of trees that are half alive. Sludge everywhere. That's basically about it.
Fair enough. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't gonna like get jumped or something before we bed down, or if we were gonna walk into any nasty shit.
You do see, quite a ways off, you see a couple towers to the north. And it looks like the trees in the area, there are no trees. It looks like a big area that has been cleared. And you can see the two towers, some other large buildings, but a lot of them are in ruins. Give me an intelligence check, please.
Big brain. Not so big brain.
Not you, Reed. Just dive
Oh,
out.
sorry.
I'm gonna say that's good enough. Judging the direction that these buildings are in and the looks of them, this is probably Moleasmyr.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll, finish out my like hour or whatever in my, bird form.
Being
as we're
all
traveling.
free.
Yeah, why not? And then I'll,
Sounds good.
rejoin the group. Inform them of what I saw.
So, as you guys bed down for the night, you guys doing the same watch groups?
Yeah, probably easier.
I'll pair with Con
Yeah.
this time.
Diva wants to pair with Connie?
Anybody?
I think
Yeah,
Diva said. Diva asked to, didn't he?
No, I was gonna pair up with Con tonight.
Oh, Con. I thought you said Connie. God
No,
damn it.
Con.
You guys' fucking
Con.
names are so goddamn close.
Con!
Connie uses disguise self and she turns into a little con. She just shrugs, she's like, if you say so, and she walks towards
No.
Okay, so unless you guys have any kind of RP you wish to do tonight, I'm going to skip the perception checks.
I'm good.
I'm good with that.
Alright.
I would like to do something during my watch.
Sure, what do you want to do?
I want to kind of take a close look at everybody's stuff while they're sleeping, and just kind of size up how wealthy everyone is.
Are you talking like how in depth are you getting here?
I'm not gonna be like opening their shit. I want to just kind of look at them, look at their clothes, look at their gear, see what kind of shape it's in, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I just want to specify that, like, Connie is locked the fuck down with her arcane armor.
Yes, that is true. She doesn't have to take her armor off, so she basically looks like fucking Iron Man. Reed, he looks, his clothes are rather distinguished. Everybody at this point is covered in sludge, like damn near head to toe. But, I mean, Ina's wearing some shiny plate.
And a very, very nice cloak.
Yes.
If you'd like the description, I can put it in the box for you.
Sure.
No, that's good. I don't intend on taking your stuff.
As for how wealthy they are, I mean, I don't know. I kind of got to leave that up to them to describe. I know what they look like, but not like
does my being a noble and kind of observing their mannerisms and stuff for about a day give me any insight into if any of them come from wealth?
You know what? Let's do it this way. If everybody could put in chat their background and if you come from wealth or not, that might be the easier way.
Like our entire background?
No, not the backstory, just the background. So, like, you know, if your background is criminal or scholar or...
Yeah.
I mean, I look super tribal. Hide armor, markings. Don't have a lot of material-looking items.
Walden just, he has like a pretty raggedy green cloak. The stuff he's picked up along the way is, thinged up and definitely seen some better days. He's not necessarily taking care of his stuff. Just, it comes with him.
I'm getting the impression the only one that seems like they have any money is Connie.
I mean, not with me, I guess.
She was a well-renowned fashion designer and so on in Waterdeep. So I mean, she rolled with the fucking high class. But as for actually having money on her,
you might have heard from me. You might have heard of me. I'm famous for giving women pockets.
Oh. Have you considered pockets inside of sleeves?
I have not, but I'll write that down.
I usually get them commissioned. It's where I keep my knives.
She looks at your sleeves suspiciously.
I'm going to just show my claws.
Little kitty cat claws.
Get it? Get it? My knives.
I think you need to get those gold-plated. Just saying.
I probably could at this point.
Yeah, you probably fucking could.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, we can do it if you're down to experiment.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Suit yourself.
Alright, so, is that all you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. So next morning rolls around. You guys are about half a day's travel from Moleasmyr.
During the morning ritual for everyone, I've been forgetting to. I'd like to pull from my bag of wondrous randomization.
Okay. I forgot you had that. Yeah, go
Dear
nuts.
God, what is
Yeah,
that?
it's been a minute since I played, and I kind of forgot it existed.
What did you pull, sir?
A sewing kit appears in my hand. It contains some loose blue thread and 10 fine needles.
Connie goes, oh, gimme.
I shocked and having, I guess, not had the morning coffee yet, you could just take it out of my hand.
Okay, I'll grab it, but I'll do it I'll do it slowly, like kind of raising my eyebrows, like, is this okay? And then I'll kind of pull it towards me, just staring you dead in the eyes, and like, do you just let me have it?
Yep, all yours.
Okay, awesome, perfect.
What would you like to do with that thread?
It's just like regular thread and needles, right?
Yep, utterly nothing different about it. They're real.
Does anybody here have like holes in their shit? I can patch them up for them.
How about you give me just because this item just popped in my head, it's interesting. Why don't you give me an Arcana check on it?
Okie dokie. 24.
While being a seamstress in Waterdeep, you've seen thread like this before. When you stitch this into regular clothes, you replace the seams with this thread. It gives the wearer of the clothes resistance to lightning damage.
I want pockets.
Do I have enough thread to go around, or is it like a one?
It's a one-use thing, and you can't really do it to armor. It has to be clothes.
Okay, I don't currently have any cloaks, but
No,
I'm
clothes, not cloaks.
Oh, okay.
Although, you know
Could
what?
it be to something smaller, like a scarf?
I don't see why not.
Well, as the generator of this item, I pull off the scarf that I had previously pulled from the bag earlier, and humbly ask that you sew this into the scarf.
Wait, what am I sewing into the scarf? Sorry, I didn't understand.
That magical thread.
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay, I'll agree to that. I mean, I can't use it. I'm going to stitch a penis onto his scarf.
Oh, fuck me, right? Okay.
Incredible.
This wonderful scarf.
I don't let him see it until I'm done.
What color is your scarf?
Black.
So your black scarf is now adorned with a magical giant blue penis. It's not even a penis. It's a full-on cock. You have a cock on your scarf. It is massive. But hey, while wearing this scarf, you have resistance to lightning damage.
I will label it appropriately on the character sheet. The cock scarf.
Nice lightning rod.
You know what? That's actually a good idea. Connie, I would like you to roll me. Actually, you have tailoring, right?
Proficiency?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm proficient with Weaver's tools also, which is what I'm assuming.
Roll that for me, please.
Is that Dex?
Yeah. This
24.
fucking threadcock is so veiny. It looks like it could pop right off the scarf. It looks real.
How impressed does everybody look right now?
Very impressed.
So impressed.
As I turned back to the group, seeing what's on the scarf, I said, "Oh, Connie, you've put on there your favorite thing. Thank you."
A gift from me to you. And I would like to just point out that was a good idea. The nice lightning rod, one of the veins, one of the more prominent veins is going to be shaped like a lightning rod.
It's Harry Potter's dick?
Oh my god! You fucking people never cease to amaze me, man. Holy shit.
It's Zeus's dick.
Ooh, Diva. I need a con
No, I have
save.
regular. I have regular pipe weed.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
I'm not busting that shit out yet. We're in the middle of the fucking forest, and that could go really bad.
It could. That's
Or
why I
really
was so
good.
excited all of a sudden.
Yeah, but no, I'm a wait.
God
I'm patient.
Ruined my fun. Shit.
No, I'm
All right.
smart.
So
Responsible.
You guys have breakfast, and Connie stitches this dick scarf. And it although it is very hard to hide on this scarf, you can attempt to if you wish.
Nope.
Just wear it prominently,
Loud-
right?
loud
All
and
right.
Let the enemies know what they're about to get.
This is a dude who wears a dick on his scarf. Don't mess with him.
Oh my god. Okay.
Seriously though.
So you guys, Jesus, you guys get near the ruins of Moleasmyr. Yeah, give me 1 sec. All right. I have to try and find my notes, so we're gonna take a 10-minute break. Everybody wants to be back by 10 o'clock, please, because I need my notes to know what all of these markings are.
Okay, sounds good. I'm good with 10.
Sounds good.
I don't need to go anywhere. So, Con,
Dun 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 dun. Dun. What?
what do you think of our friends?
Strange human being humanoids.
Did you glint anything from them?
I'll go over their stats with you and shit.
Interesting.
I think I gotta take some
I thought
notes.
penises were disrespectful in their culture. We get yelled at for not covering up, but they put it on
This is
their
true.
own clothes. I don't understand.
This is true.
He says, or she says, with a fucking like big horse vagina.
Yeah, but I mean, my character in her village used to like walk around shirtless and shit too because they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I'm
she
just
doesn't
playing.
out here because she has to. She also doesn't gallop through cities because she found out that that's frowned upon as well. They don't like it when fucking Centaur goes running down through the promenade. So, yeah. But
They don't like it when I do it either.
I imagine.
That's why I run across the rooftops now.
I mean, regardless of how I do it, it's pretty loud. Hooves. I don't like the cities anyway. They smell bad.
Oh, tell me about it.
I don't know how they live in that close confines of a rat maze. The wind can never even get in there. The sewers are fetid and full of.
Don't work yourself up, Deva.
I know. I know.
Walden's like far enough out of earshot, he can't hear your conversation. He's like, so that one's a cat. That one's a horse. That one's a bull. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's not that much different from the turtle man. He kind of like stumbles.
Yeah,
Well, I'm also like
the Dragonborn.
like player knowledge. I'm from Faerun too.
Same. We traveled all the way here.
By dream?
No, on foot. Most of it.
Damn.
And then we sailed the Wildemount through from Karatur. Because technically in this world, like, Wildemount and Faerun are in the same world, so...
Okay. I don't know that much D&D lore, unfortunately. I'm still pretty new to the game.
Well,
like, last campaign was, like, my first, right?
Technically, like, Wildemount's not on Toril. It's like a Matt Mercer creation. I can't remember the planet, like, the name of his world. But we just kind of
first one's
it together.
Yeah, because Critical Role got me into D&D, so it's like Taldore and then Wildemount are on the same planet type deal, right? And then
Yeah, I think the planet's Exandria.
Yeah.
I think. I always get them fucked up, you know? Or Exandria.
I thought Exandria was a continent. But...
Yeah, maybe Taldore is the planet. I don't fucking know. I'd have to look it up. Like,
it's so much, man. I don't know.
But yeah, we've traveled all the way through here. We went through Karatur. We pissed off some people. Fucked up some shit. Burned a dude's house down. Yeah.
Man, there was a beans reference dropped earlier in this game, and I was like, oh, fuck, the beans are coming back, man.
Well, Rickety will show up in another one of my games
Bean
somewhere.
Lord cometh.
He never stays in one place too long.
Never.
The fucking putts.
Well.
Now, listen, Brad done drowned in a vat of blood, so...
Yeah.
You know, he's R.I.P.
Yeah. So, Jax.
Yeah?
Where do you hail from?
I used to have my backstory in here.
You used to. It is gone. Lost to the ages.
It does seem to be. I believe I am from Port de Mali? I don't know. I'm from Wildemount, though.
Interesting.
Yeah. Come from like a lesser noble house and decided I didn't want to do that shit anymore. I wanted to kill people for a living for reasons that you guys don't need to know.
Nobles are insufferable anyways.
I mean, yeah, that's part of it.
Mostly weak.
Fobs. Smelling of perfumes.
Using others' powers for their own.
That is
The intent should be to use their power to protect the people.
More often than not, it fails, though.
Well, my family does what it can. But as I said, we're a lesser noble house. We only have, 30 or 40 families that we take care of in our area. And we do take care of them well. But I left that to my sisters to deal with.
Fair enough.
They're better at it anyway.
Should be left to those more capable in that regard.
I think they are. My family doesn't agree, but fuck them.
Family doesn't always know. I find the civilized world isn't so civilized. We've seen a lot of tyrannical rulers, petulant children,
Not wrong.
How many have you killed, though?
Well, a few.
See, that's what I'm all about. It's going in quietly and taking out the petulant ruler, I believe were your words.
Well, tyrannical ruler and petulant children. Could be the same thing. In one case, there was a teenage boy who had succeeded his father after he became sick and died, and he began subjugating his people, taking slaves. Khan bested him in single combat while I burned his house down and freed his slaves. His attendants brought him back from the brink, but
Oh, so he lives.
for now, we were forced out by his forces. But the slaves were freed.
Do you think you would know the disposition of these forces?
In their full scope.
I'll fight him again.
Not necessarily. I mean, I would do combat with them, but I don't know the full size. The
Do you
continent
think?
the country isn't that big.
Do you think I could get within 600 yards of him without him seeing me?
Perhaps, although I don't know where he is.
If we ever see him, I can finish what you did.
I imagine he swore vengeance against us. And I've heard his people are honor bound in that way. He's from a place called Karatur. City of Masakato, specifically.
He was fun.
Oh, I've never heard of it. It must be a ways off.
It is. It's across the water. Southwest from Wildemount.
Oh, it is on this planet.
It is.
And yeah, I would probably know where Karator is.
Yeah, it's like it's the you go through the endless wastes in the northeastern part of Faroon.
Yeah.
And then there's like a mountain range and shit. You pass through there and you're in Karatur, which is basically like the Orient.
You're not allowed to say that anymore.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, you're allowed to refer to the area.
That was a joke. You know.
No, they just don't like
woke
the Oriental
people,
adventures.
All the woke people. Everything's racist or sexist.
Yeah.
You're racist and sexist.
I mean, not on the same day, though. I'm kidding.
Are you?
Yes, I'm kidding.
Did you find your notes?
Yeah, one... Well, actually, I realized that some of the notes actually weren't so much I didn't write them down as I needed a reference. Like, I had it bookmarked. But the rest of the ones I needed, I found them.
Give me the name of an important NPC.
One sec.
Boblin the Goblin.
No.
How much are they worth?
Oh shit, I actually didn't name him. I just said what he was. But
his name's Boblin.
No, it's not.
Can I get an int check on that?
No. Is everybody back?
See.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we are ready to pick up. So you guys get near the ruins of Moleasmyr. Now, who has the pamphlet from town?
I had one.
I do.
Okay.
I didn't take one because fuck that shit.
So like I said before, it has a crudely drawn map with a few buildings marked. On it, you find a spot marked guard tower, which is Why? Oh, because I'm not. Okay. Hold on a sec. That's guard tower.
Okay.
You guys see one called one's a church, which is down here. And you also see one that says possible portal location, which is here. As for the others, there is library, which is right here. And the keep, which is right here. Now, on this pamphlet you guys had, it told you that you might need certain spells, but you guys don't have access to them right now. But it does say that you might be able to find them in the library. And it also says that the church has an entrance to underground labyrinth that can get you to the portal.
Con, you're good in labyrinths, aren't you? You're a minotaur.
Yeah.
So you do have a choice. If you'd like to go to the library first, if you would like to go straight through the city to try and get to the portal. No guarantee you can get to the portal through the city. Or you can try going through the labyrinth.
Do we know what type of church it is?
The only thing this thing says is church.
What time are we arriving in the town?
I think we should also.
I believe I said half a day, so I figured you guys probably left 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's probably, I don't know, 2 o'clock the afternoon.
So this place is a complete ghost town, right?
Oh yeah, it's ruins.
Could I send Toby out at the max, like it's 100 feet, that I can see through him? Kind of rest my hand on Ina for balance, because I go blind and deaf while I'm like warged in to get a view of, you know, what's out there.
So, it depends on which way you guys want to go, because 100 feet isn't going to get you very far.
Sure, but you know, just to make sure
I know which area you guys are like at when you do this.
I would assume we would have been close to the gate. So like,
There's two. There's one here, and there's one here. Sorry, there's three. There's also one all the fuck away up here.
I vote south.
yeah, I would say if we're walking north, we would have seen the south one first, the one closest to the church.
That's fair.
All right, so
we're
from
standing
here,
right there. What's 100 feet look like?
100 feet, probably about I'm gonna say maybe 2 squares.
Would you like me to go?
My range isn't very far with him, and he's not the best communicator. Kind of sounds like a pigeon.
That's fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. The Find Familiar spell, you can, they can go further than 100 feet. You just can't see through their eyes after that. And I believe you can communicate with them telepathically. Is that not correct?
Let me check, actually, then.
You just have to wait for them to get back in range to actually be able to communicate with them. I believe that's the rule.
Yeah, I can communicate telepathically with it once it gets within the 100 feet. So I could send him theoretically more out. If, you know, I'd send him as far as I could with my vision, and if he doesn't get wiped out, I'd probably go, okay, go further and then come back.
Saves me a wild shape.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, so are you setting the Raven, or are you wild shaping, or are you doing both?
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
just
go on.
Raven.
Okay.
I'm saying, well, he's an owl, just so we know.
Sorry.
My God. He's an owl that sounds like a pigeon. We established this earlier.
What are his pronouns? Is he a he? Is he a they?
He's a Zimzer. Thank you very much. He is.
Oh, sweet fuck, no.
Beautiful. Alright,
He's gender fluid. He's an astral projection today.
He goes poof.
No, he's a boy owl named Toby. Okay, is that okay? Can I send him now?
Yeah, totally. He's alive. He unpoofs. All right. So, are you guys like hanging out like right by the gate here then?
I'm not.
Yeah, if we're sending the owl in, I will stand with Toby's owner and hope to God we don't get seen in the process by whatever it is that is not in there.
All right. So,
I'm going to the church.
oh, you're going straight to the church?
Yeah, I'm sneaking through.
Okay.
Perhaps we should split the party.
Oh, sweet
Jesus. I'm not waiting around.
Split the party.
Well,
We're not going to get
go to
anything
the
done
library.
by the time things,
Yeah, we need to go to the library and get those spells. So,
I'm out.
Okay. So, you're still sending your owl out while he stealths in?
I mean, if he stealths out with a nat 20, I don't think I even know he's out. He just left.
That's fair.
blink and he's gone.
Yeah, and like I'm warped into Toby for the 100 feet, and then telepathically I go like, okay, keep going, come back. You know what I mean? So I'm blind and deaf. I don't even know he's gone at all. And then on top of that, nat 20.
All right. So in that case, I will get to you in a moment, Jax, and I will keep that stealth roll in mind. While Toby goes out, he comes back about 5 minutes later. And he brings back information that there seem to be otherworldly beings that are swarming the city. Not like a straight up Zergrush or nothing, but they are dispersed throughout the city. It doesn't really seem like most of them really get along, but it seems like they come and go. But this is basically a hunting ground for them. Also, you do learn that there seems to be some sort of commotion near the library, some sort of fighting. And we will flash over to Jax.
I would also, as Toby was telepathically telling me, I would just be relaying this information to the party so everyone would know.
Fair. Jax, you get, let me see, hold on a sec, from the gate. Let's do...
Can I do a head count of party members after Jax leaves?
Yeah,
I'm not
you see everybody but Jax.
Yeah, I'm not going to notice he's gone, but like before we decide to go in, I'm going to do a head count.
So Jax, that stealth roll gets you past the church, but would you like to take a look at the church before you pass by?
Oh, my whole point was to go in and investigate around the church.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to the library.
No. They want to go to the library. I'm checking out the church.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. So, in that case, yeah, that gets you to the church. Let's see. The church. This looks like it was once. Give me a religion check, please. Where are you from? Wildemount or Faerun? I can't remember.
Wildemount.
Okay, so you would know this god then. This looks to be a god of Wildemount. One sec. This is the Coralon Church. However, even though that doesn't make much sense to me, but even though it is called the Coralon Church, you recognize the symbol. One of your party members wears this symbol. This symbol represents the Raven Queen.
Oh, that's fucked up. Is there anything going on at the church?
No, there's not. However, give me a survival check, please. As you look at the church, you notice that the front door is shut, and it doesn't seem to be in as much ruin as the other buildings around. But you happen to see some. Excuse me, hold on a sec. Oh my god, excuse me. You happen to see some footprints around, and judging by the way these footprints are, it looks like they are probably running. Whoever was here left in a hurry, and it probably wasn't too long ago.
Okay. What kind of condition is the church in, like, in terms of the roof? Is there holes in it?
In the roof, no. There is... The front door is wide open, though. But the roof is not... It's still intact. The building doesn't look pristine, but it looks like really good compared to any of the other buildings. Like, there's no holes, no real structural damage.
Is there any sort of bell tower?
There is a bell tower.
Can I climb it?
I believe Tabaxi has a climbing speed, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, well, while you climb, we're going to flash back to the others. What are you guys doing?
I would relay the information that Toby told me. I'd suggest, if we're trying to get to the church, proceed with caution.
Yes.
Are there strong?
Connie's like, last time I went in a church, it didn't end so well, so I'm not sure if that's such a good idea.
I am going to now do my head check to make sure everybody gets their opinion in whether we should go to the church or not. Do I notice that Jax is missing now?
I would say yeah, as you do your head count. If he's not missing, he's hiding really fucking well.
Great. So my guess is that Jax is already on his way to the church, and we probably shouldn't split up the party. So maybe we need to follow him.
Connie sighs and says, fine, but I'm standing watch outside.
Don't worry, Connie. I'll save you again if necessary.
Biggest eye roll that a 4-foot person, that a 3-foot person can possibly make.
Do I get to fight things?
Most likely.
Let's go. Khan's just gonna turn around and start going towards church.
I still think we should go to the library.
Oh, the church is closer at this point in time.
Yeah.
As we are entering, can I use my divine sense again, please?
Yeah, like as you're entering the front gate there, heading towards the church?
Yeah, as we're walking towards the church, yeah.
I will say yes. And it has a range of what? 60 feet?
60 feet.
And only if something's within range, not if it's been there recently, correct?
Well, as long as they haven't desecrated.
This place is actually... The city itself, there doesn't seem to be much sludge. There's bits here and there. But once you left the forest, it seems to have... It's like it's not on the surface in the city, really. As for your senses, what you sense around you, right now, within 60 feet of you, there's nothing.
Okay. And how far is this church from the entrance?
1 sec, let me move some characters so I can see. Only about 50 feet.
Okay. I feel satisfied enough to make a run for it.
Okay. As you guys approach the church, Jack's already been there for a few minutes, so I am going to flash back to him. Jax, you climb up the bell tower.
Want to take a look around, see if I see anything moving in the city.
You can give me a perception check, please. You don't really see much in the vicinity, but you do hear a commotion to the north.
Can't see it though, eh?
No, like you are up high, but a lot of these buildings, although I mean they look like flat stone, a lot of them still are, you know, like anywhere between 30 and 40 feet in the air and shit. You can see what looks like it might be a library, and it sounds like the commotion you're hearing is coming from that direction, but you don't really see anything. Most of the trees here seem to be unmolested by the sludge, and they are kind of blocking your view as well as some of the buildings.
Okay. When I get up to the top of the bell tower, is it like, is there a way down inside of the bell tower?
There sure is. There is a there's a hole. There is a the bell in front of you looks very very old and dusty. It hasn't been rang in a while. There's a rope that attaches to the bell that goes all the way down to the bottom, but there's also a series of ladders and stairs that go to the bottom as well.
Okay. I'll start making my way down.
Okay.
On the inside of the tower, but I'm gonna climb along the wall.
So not using the stairs and ladders?
No, because I don't trust them.
That's fair. Fair assumption. Okay. Say that takes you about a minute to get down to the bottom. As you get down to the bottom, you see statues. Because right off of the bottom of the bell tower is basically the main chapel. You can see statues of the Raven Queen and large statues of ravens. And one of these statues is sitting at the far back of the chapel. And it seems like there is this orb floating above her hand. It is blue and glowing. But the rest of the statue is just regular marble. But this piece seems strange. It doesn't seem to be connected to anything. It's just floating above her hand.
I'm gonna walk up and grab it.
As you do this, memories, somebody else's memories, flood your consciousness. I want you to make a con save, please. You are able to not necessarily filter them, but it doesn't knock you off your feet. But you get the sensation of falling and being pulled to the left and pulled to the right and lurching forward and lurching back and lurching upwards all at the same time. Not like you're being torn apart, but just like a fucking roller coaster. Just you're getting pulled everywhere, even though you're standing in the same spot. You get flashes of thousands of people's memories. You get memories of people with their children. You get memories of terrifying personal events. You get memories of love and kindness and hate and death. And every one of them seems to be of an elf. You see different points in the city of importance to certain people. Some of these memories show their home. You kind of know the location. You see some memories of scholars studying in the library, and the visions of the books they're reading kind of stick out in your head. And then all of a sudden, it stops. And you open your eyes as the orb kind of flies from your hand straight to your face. And it doesn't knock you off your feet. Actually, you know what? Give me a dex save.
In the face.
You are able to hold your footing, but you stumble back about 10 feet. And you suddenly have almost almost like a map of the city in your head that has all kinds of yes, the orb wants to throw hands. All kinds of landmarks, whether important or unimportant. But it is very hard to control. As this happens, and all these memories start to slow down, and you come back to reality, you can now... I'm not going to say you know exactly everything. You're still going to have to roll for it, but you have a much better idea of where things in this city are.
Like treasure.
Death looms, but let's worry about the treasure. Sure, why not?
So the rest of the church pretty much is just empty, eh?
It's very dusty. You do see, off to the side, near some of the... It looks like there's been some blankets and such on some of the pews. But other than... sorry, there's also what used to be a campfire. Kind of just started near a window.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna find somewhere to sit and wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
Okay.
What happened to the orb?
It was absorbed.
Oh, so it's like in my brain now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Got some good effects and maybe not some good ones. We'll see.
Okay, dope.
That was kind of improvised, but I've got some good ideas now. The rest of you, you guys get to about the church. And how loud did you hiss, Jax?
I mean, like, it was a surprise hiss. That's kind of up to you, I guess.
I need everybody to roll me a perception that was closing in on the church, because you guys got to about the edge of it. And from the entrance, or from where you guys came in, that is where the entrance is, that side, so...
Perception.
Wow, I don't believe this. Ina, you are the only person who heard it. I put... Oh, Connie heard it. I had the DC at 19. Like... Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, well, I'm going to share that information. I heard something.
Same. Must be Jax.
Do we follow him?
Well, we have to investigate.
Okay.
Damn cat.
Alrighty,
So
let's
we
go
start
in.
moving in. Connie does not want to be first, and she does not want to be last.
I will be first. I have a sentinel shield.
Okay, cool. She'll follow behind Ina then. She's a small target, so it's good.
As you guys walk in, Jax, how are you stretched out? Are you like laying flat? So like
No, I'm in the Hasselhoff pose.
Nice.
Well, I mean, the pews are facing away from them. It's facing towards the front of the
Did I
church.
have enough time to take one and turn it around?
Fucking, you know what? Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah,
so
I'm
as
just
you
in the middle of the end of the hallway before the altar, like stretched out in the Hasselhoff pose on a pew, like a dusty pew covered in old blankets.
you guys walk in to find Jax stretched out in the Hasselhoff pose.
Sleeping on the job, I see.
I mean, I wasn't the one waiting at the gate.
So, what did you find?
Like a floaty ball thing.
And what did you do with the floaty ball thing?
I sucked it into my forehead.
Right. Connie,
Oh, and there's a big bell. I was thinking about ringing the big bell, and then I thought maybe you guys would be mad.
Should we investigate the area on which you found this ball? So hopefully we can get some idea of what it was, and or that, or we're gonna have to operate.
What do you mean
Don't worry,
operate?
I'm a physician. Sort of.
I just got like a sense of a bunch of memories of elves and sense of where certain things are in the city. But I also climbed the bell tower and I saw there was some shit, or I heard some shit going on to the north. So if you guys are feeling frisky, we could head that way. Maybe get into a fight.
Well, we definitely need to head that way because I believe the library is north to us currently.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes, I resisted the urge to ring the bell. I really wanted to. But yeah, if we head now, we could probably get to where the fighting is and take part in it and do a little bit of murder, which is kind of fun.
Or, you can ring the bell and they can come to us.
Will they, though?
Maybe.
No. Last thing.
Dinner bell.
How much of the city do we want coming upon us, though?
All of it.
That's fair.
I'm not.
Nope.
This is
Connie's
a
just shaking her head.
big
She's like,
city,
nope.
and you guys definitely know that this bell can be heard through the entire city.
We basically are an army.
Connie starts walking toward the door. She's like, I'm getting a head start so that I try and get out of here before you guys wreak havoc on this church.
Okay, but shouldn't we look around to see if there's any artifacts or anything in here? We are in a church.
I think this place has a tunnel in it that leads to the portal.
Connie says, as long as we can resist the urge to hitting the bell.
Oh, I want to hit that bell.
Also, if there's tunnels to the portal, there might be tunnels towards the library or any other part of the city.
Maybe?
I think we should just head above ground and see what kind of havoc is going on over there. Get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Do I get the sense that, Jax plans on hitting that bell?
I don't know. Jax, roll an insight.
22.
Jax, do you want to ring that bell, in truth?
I mean, I do. I'm not really lying about it either. I'm just kind of resisting the urge to.
Yeah, I meant, if he intends to. I know that he wants to. He's been saying he wants to, but does he intend to?
No, I don't intend to.
Okay.
I really want to, though.
Diva, what are you percepting?
Fair.
Me and Con are scouting the area.
Okay. Before we get to that, though...
No, I was just throwing it there for later.
No, that's fine.
So, yeah.
Izor.
Jita.
Yes.
Your god is Raven Queen, correct?
Yes.
As you guys have been deciding on what you're going to do, I would like everybody who is inside the church to roll me a perception, please. Except for Izor, sorry. Izor. You all turn to Izor as you watch him collapse onto the ground unconscious.
Dibs on his stuff.
You okay, buddy?
Izor.
Can I run over and make a check?
Izor, you have passed out due to the divine presence. Something has not really pulled you from your body, but has relayed to you some visions that is easier if you are not conscious. Before you stands the Raven Queen.
He's still breathing?
He is still breathing.
I'd like to slap him with a lay on hands. Just slap him right across the face.
Sure. How much of your lay on hands are you dumping?
I'll dump 2 in, but I still want him to have his vision, but as his wake up to the vision, it's just my hand just coming right across his face with my lay on hands.
Okay, that's fair. Izor, before you stands the Raven Queen.
I bow or whatever is customary.
She says, "There's no need for that, my champion."
Then I stand. Yes, my queen.
She looks upon you and she says, "I'm glad you have come. I have need of your services."
Of course. What is it?
There's a portal here. I need it shut. But I need you to come see me in person before you shut it. I understand that it has wrought quite a bit of destruction and damage upon the land you come from. But that was not my doing, nor do I want it. I want that portal shut so that this corruption can end. I have something for you, but I cannot give it to you in this way. Come see me in the Shadowfell in my palace, and I shall give you a gift. But I will need you to help end a devious plan set in motion by others. It uses items of many gods. These items put together can bring great creation or great destruction. And the hands of the one who wishes to wield this, I fear, could be the destruction of everything, including my own realm. I cannot have this.
Of course. What others do you speak?
The others that are with you. Wait, sorry, what do you mean when you say others?
So she mentioned that the others were trying to find all these items and do terrible things. I was questioning who those were, who the bad guys are.
Great wizards and liches. Other less savory deities. We cannot let them win, or nothing will exist but what they will.
Understood. Your will be done.
You wake up as Ina slaps you across the face. In fact, your eyes open a split second before she fucking slaps you. And you just get whack! And how many points of lay on hands were you going to deal with that? Are you using your whole pool? Because you can delegate how much you're using.
Yeah, no, I'll just put because he was not dead because nothing hit him. He just was unconscious, so I'm just gonna slap 2 points into him.
Okay. So basically, as her hand strikes you, you feel a tooth start to loosen, and then her hand glows before it leaves your face, and it's immediately healed.
Ouch, but also thank you? What was that for?
Well, you fell and you looked dead for a few minutes, so I figured you needed a little bit of help getting up.
Well, thank you for the assistance, but if the Raven Queen herself had deemed me dead, that amount of healing would not have brought me back.
Understood.
Massage my tooth and then kind of look in the other direction.
You notice Reed, Walben, and Ina there. Khan and Diva have disappeared. Jax is now disappeared. Jax, give me a stealth roll, please. If you're trying not to be seen as you climb back up the tower. 18. Okay. Khan and Diva, you guys are scouting.
Yep.
From your positions, you can hear the commotion to the north getting louder, but you still don't see anything.
Do we see any other things creeping in our area?
Nothing in the immediate vicinity. It seems silent. Yeah, like right around you.
Is it like that too silent feeling?
Kind of like the forest. You don't hear any bugs or anything like that. No crickets.
Okay, so
no nothing.
Just devoid of life, basically.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Shall we push ahead a little bit more?
Sure. Do we catch anything?
I don't think so.
Commotion's still getting louder to the north.
But we don't see anything like monsters creeping around or shit.
Not right now, no.
Okay. Perhaps we should wait for the others.
Yeah.
Are there any good vantage points around here that are kind of...
I mean, there's some buildings around you. Most of them look like small houses. This was at one point a very wealthy city. So like even the poor section does not look like slums like most slums would look.
Fair enough. I'm just looking for like a semi-shielded area that gives us a good look.
I would say that you could probably find a building that's it's almost like an apartment building kind of thing. It's probably about 40 feet tall. But you would have to try and get inside to actually get a vantage point on it.
No, I was just like meaning like ground level, not like elevated.
Ground level, you're not going to be able to see much past, like, I mean, from where you are, you could probably see up this street until it curves, but beyond that, not really. There's still a lot of trees in this city because it was an elven city, right?
That's fair. I'm just really more or less like want to find a spot that we can watch for the group and make sure nothing like creeps on in.
Pretty much from where you are, most of the roads lead towards you guys from the church. So like that's kind of right now you're kind of in a central area to everything. So you'd probably be pretty easy to spot, being a big ass centaur and a big ass minotaur.
Well, yeah, that's why we're trying to find a spot that's kind of hidden.
Yeah, I mean,
that we can peer from.
You can probably fucking find some trees to hide in that area.
Yeah. And then we're just gonna watch and wait, see if anything shows up. You
know. Let's go with Jax first. What are you doing as you creep back up? Jax?
Sorry, my microphone was muted. I'm just moving for the top.
Yeah, you can get up, no problem.
Okay, I'm climbing back out of the church.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my way to the church's roof.
Okay. What would you like to do once you're
there? Move to the front doors and wait. Like, not... Yeah, I'm going to I'll climb down the side and just hide outside the front doors and wait for the group.
Okay. And the rest of you, what would you like to do now that Izor has woken up?
Should we move to check and see if there are indeed tunnels under the church? Isn't that what someone suggested?
Well, we have 2 people outside above ground. I don't know if we want to go below ground at this point.
Okay, so do we bounce?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
Alright, so you guys walk out the front door?
Jax, oh no, it's a trick question, isn't it?
No.
I want to jump out and surprise everybody.
Alright.
Be like, blah!
I'm super surprised.
Oh. Alright, so 5 of you are together again. No, sorry. 6? Yeah, 6 of you are together again. Diva and Khan, did you guys tell them where you were heading?
No, we were just scouting the area.
Alright, so those who are by the church, what would you like to do?
Head north towards the library.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
go look around, snooping around the library.
Library is
Let's
definitely
go.
my vote.
Okay. So as you guys head north, Diva Con. In fact, everybody roll a perception check, please.
I'm perceptive as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Jax, Ina, Walben, Diva,
20.
you guys all see each other.
Come. Our party's here.
I'm ready. Let's fucking go kill shit.
Hey, I just realized I don't think I have a battle map for this. I don't. I need a second.
Seems all the fighting's concentrated on one area.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll flip off Jax too.
Feisty kitty!
Do we want to avoid the fighting or go towards the fighting?
Towards.
I
I'd
agree with
How
you.
is the
rather
group?
go to the
How's the group
library.
makeup to possibly get around the fight? Are we gonna have some people in full plate clanking their way around it?
Oh, for sure. I'm in full shiny plate.
Then let's fight our way through.
Good.
Yeah, I got plate. Yeah. We're fighting.
Walben kind of nods, like kind of grasping an understanding of this group's attitude.
Sorry, I'm just looking for a battle map.
Dun, 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 dun.
Contemplating what form I should take.
The most powerful. By Tempest. Need to remember I have adamantine.
Yeah, don't forget that. No crits.
Oh my god, you people and you're drawing on my fucking extra match.
Level 10, please.
Level 10.
No!
Level 10 is inevitable.
No.
It is, though.
It is, but not
Send
until
it.
you're done this quest.
Send it.
And
Just uploading the map.
Kachuga. Kachuga, kachuga.
I got something.
Oh shit. Send it.
Well, no, I got something for you.
Oh, double send it.
We're just gonna have to wait until closer to when we're jumping into it.
Minotaur time.
Yeah, right before we charge off into combat there.
Is anyone opposed to being me casting haste on them, or would anyone prefer it?
I also have haste prepared if anybody else wants a leg up.
What does haste give you in 5e?
Gives you an extra action if I'm not mistaken.
Action,
It
It
extra
also
10
action.
feet
doubles
to
your speed, +2 to AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and yeah, the additional action also.
Oh yeah, but if it drops, then you're stunned for an entire round.
Yeah, just one
Yeah.
turn, you're incapacitated.
Yeah.
I swing a two-handed weapon, so an extra swing probably would be nice.
I can twin haste also because I'm a sorcerer, so I can do 2 if anyone would like that.
Like 2 targets?
Yep, I can use sorcery points to do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I
hit
already
con
do
with enlarge.
attacks because I'm a paladin, so would that give me 3?
It would absolutely give you 3 attacks.
Haste me up, baby.
Alright, sweet.
So you'll get an extra D4 of damage on your attacks. Con.
Beautiful.
And you'll be one size larger.
Is anybody super, super, super squishy?
Walden is very
What
squishy.
did you ask? Reed said yes.
Read.
Super squish.
Because I also have Sanctuary, which means that I could ward a creature against an attack.
I'm rocking a full 54 hit points, so
You what? Sorry?
my max hit points is 54. So I'm very squishy.
Okay,
no
if you want,
numbers, damn it.
Alright.
Just squishiness. Like 10 out of 10 squishiness.
10 out
I
of 10
can cast,
squishy for sure.
I can cast Sanctuary on you. And it says, actually, I'll put the description.
I'm in front.
Alright, so I'm not sure how balanced this fight is going to be, but let's give it a test run. I will tell you these things are some nasty shit. So you guys can drop your characters. Oh shit! Hold on a sec. Fuck.
Worm dude.
Yeah.
So yes to the Sanctuary?
I'm gonna try to be hanging back and not being attacked is usually my point. So if someone else could benefit from it more, might be better.
I like to stay mobile, so
You what?
I'll be alright. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Everybody,
Okay,
drop
cool.
yourselves down in the bottom left there, where Diva, Con, and Jax have, please.
I always forget how to do this. How do you do this?
You drag from your name, not your portrait, and your guy should show up.
He is not showing up.
And that's Reed, right?
Yes.
I always try to get my name from the wrong place. Where?
Under your journal. There you
Okay,
go.
cool. Got it.
Now just drag yourself
Where's
down there.
everybody else?
Bottom left.
Okay.
Now I have 2 of me. Oops.
Can I cast mirror image on myself before we get started, or is it too late?
I'm gonna say right now they probably haven't noticed you, so you may.
Okay, cool.
Prep spells. Let's go.
Yeah, because they're already engaged with something in the northeast.
Walden would also cast mirror image on himself.
Oh shit! It's a fucking party.
I'm also gonna take my starry form,
Whoa, what is that?
and I'm going to go with the chalice, just in case.
Chalice.
Basically, my entire body goes like space-like, and it's covered in a bunch of constellations.
Also, if you have
Oh, that's
familiars
cool.
out, please bring them onto the field.
Yes, okay.
I would just poof them away if I knew we were prepping for a fight. I would just send them off.
Really? I mean, if you use your familiar properly, you can get advantage.
Huh. Well, then maybe I'll reconsider. I don't think I have them in this game, though, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
So
it's an
I'll
owl,
poof them
correct?
out. It's cool. I can poof them out. It's fine.
Alright, it's up to you.
Yeah, for this fight, I haven't used them that way anyway, so for this fight, I'll be like, huh, and then I'll witness the other people doing it. I'll be like, oh shit, we can do.
The best part.
Roll for
Waking up,
initiative.
soldiers in your cup.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Get in there, big guy.
Of course, now I'm gonna start lagging like a son of a bitch, right?
So yeah, remember, you count because you're a medium creature, right? Minotaurs.
Yes.
So now you're considered large, and you get an extra D4 to your attacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, burn those nat 20s
Yeah,
in
yeah. Just be
initiative.
glad
Fuck
it's
them.
happening now instead of during combat, because these guys are some heavy hitters.
Hashtag Demon Lord.
Hashtag divine sense.
Yeah, I'm glad
Not
I took that.
needed.
Glad I went chalice. We might need heals.
Let's hope they don't hit for shit.
Demon lords, let's go.
God damn, I'm so laggy all of a sudden.
I hadn't selected my token, I think.
Don't forget, if you have a sentinel shield, I'm not sure if it added it automatically. Your 5 to initiative. So mouse over your initiative roll and take a look.
Mine, my +5 was not added.
Okay,
So I'm
so
Mine was not either. I thought it was just advantage on initiative.
maybe? Hold on, let me look at sentinel shield.
I think it's disadvantage. I think.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard. Advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, yeah. It's not a +5. That's the alert feat. So I believe 2 of you have a sentinel shield. So if you have a sentinel shield, you may roll again. Well, then your first one was higher, so you get that one.
I'd rolled my initiative, but it didn't pop into the turn order automatically. Is there something I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, you're supposed to click on your token first.
Should I re-roll then?
No, I'll just add you. Give me a sec.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm missing one of my... Wait. That one. 2. 3. Yeah, the Skull Lord didn't fucking show up.
Well, I guess he died.
No.
-1. We win. Level 10.
Level 10.
Better for us.
Give us level 10.
God damn.
Ouch.
This shit is bananas.
Oh, it definitely is.
BANANAS.
However, you guys do have a surprise round. So, Izor, what would you like to do with your surprise round?
So can you describe briefly what exactly is going down over there?
Alright, so as you guys enter this alleyway, sorry, I probably should have done this earlier. What you see, by the way, they are only 5 squares, or 5 foot squares, but I have it blown up, so it looks a lot bigger. So that ruler isn't going to work too well. As you guys enter this alleyway, up ahead of you, past this area up here, I'm lagging so hard and I don't know why. You guys see that there are creatures that are firing down at these enemies. There's many more enemies past this that they're firing down at, but it seems like these ones might be commanding them. You can hear them shouting orders in does anybody speak like any kind of hell languages? Abyssal.
I speak Abyssal.
Okay, so you guys can understand. Wait, I think they speak Abyssal. One sec. Yeah, they're speaking in Abyssal. They are telling people to, or telling the creatures past the end of the map here, to not stop until the creatures inside that building are destroyed. And these creatures are shooting down arrows and dropping spells all over these other creatures that are attacking them. But these ones in the back, a couple of them look like they are... actually, right now, you guys can't see this one. But you guys can see this one because he's huge. You guys can see this one. And you guys can see this one because he's on a rooftop. And he seems to be trying to do like kind of a lookout thing. But yeah, that is pretty much what you see. However, before we start, give me a moment. I'm going to close out my Chrome and reopen it in the hopes that it stops this lagging bullshit that I'm getting right now. And once I boot back up, we will start. Is there anybody that has to be gone by midnight, by the way?
Yeah, I do. I gotta be up early.
Okay.
Yeah, I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be up at 5:30.
So this fight's probably going to go for a while, so I don't really like stopping in the middle of combat. do you guys want to just stop here for the night then, and pick it up in 2 weeks, or how do you guys want to do this?
I mean, since we're playing every 2 weeks now, I'm fine with saving it for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this combat, even though there's not many enemies, it's gonna take a while because they got some really high HP.
Yeah, that works for me.
Everybody take a long rest right here.
Not quite how that works.
But we're all level 10.
No level 10, not yet.
That's right. It's 11. Sorry, level 11.
Oh my, no. But yeah, I think that if that many people have to leave at midnight, I think we are going to pause this. We will get into the fight as soon as we start next time. So if you guys get a surprise round, so write down whatever you wanted to do on your surprise round in your notes. And then, yeah, we will pick this up in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the session. A lot of that was improv again. I thought I had more notes than I did, but yeah, you guys did a good job tonight. If you do not have an inspiration point, you do now.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Sweet.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for welcoming me into the group, guys. It was an awesome first session.
Sí,
Thanks for joining.
bueno.
All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna end the session there then.
Okay, sounds good.
And you do
Okay,
not have
guys.
64,000 XP. Ignored him. But yeah, 2 weeks, guys. We're gonna open up with a massive battle, which honestly is probably a good idea because I can actually look at these fucking things and make sure it's actually balanced and shit. Because I just put in like demon into the fucking thing and just start dragging shit out. So
Fair enough.
Okay. See you
thanks for
guys
coming
in
out,
2 weeks
everybody.
then.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Nice.
Night, guys.
Peace, guys.
Later.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this is I'm gonna look at these stop blocks. I'm pretty sure they're fucking nasty. Oh my god. Swear to God.
All right, I'm gonna jet. Thanks for the game.
Alright, no problem. Thanks for coming, man.
Peace.
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 Later.
Holy shit. What kind of damage do you guys do on a round, by the way?
It depends.
I mean, I think I could do some shit, but who knows?
I might have to change this encounter. I'm looking at just one of these stop blocks, and I'm like, shit.
Nah, man, fucking send it. Full
No,
send.
it's not like something I had planned ahead of time, though. This is something I just threw together, and I didn't even really look at the stop blocks before I tossed them out. Like, it's... I think even, like, you could probably take on the Skull Lord, the other demon that's over there, and probably kill him easily in a couple rounds. The other two, I think just one of them alone would fucking give the party a run for its money. They're pretty rough.
Let's go.
You want to taste? All right, hold on a sec.
I'm gonna
I'm
die.
not scared. Let's go.
I'm gonna die. That fucking hits, but who cares? Oh, DC 23 decks. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I got heals for days.
That is
We'll be
fair,
all
and
right.
actually, Walben has heals too. He's a
Like that.
he's
Yeah, let's go.
yeah. Not to mention the legendary actions, the magic resistance.
Yeah, but there's also like fucking 8 of us.
Yeah,
So,
no, I get that, but I mean,
you know, we got 2 tanks. I mean, kinda 3 if you. Well, Ezor's not really a tank. He's more of a DPS damage.
yeah,
dealer.
he's a striker.
So, but then like I got damage spells. I get lightning or fucking guiding bolts for free. Like, it's beautiful. I think we'll be alright. We got fucking the paladin. I don't know what the fuck Connie's gonna do because she hasn't really done anything in combat.
I think she's got it straightened out though. Me and her sat there for like 4 hours one night, and we fixed her character.
Well, that's good.
So like I think before the issue was before she wasn't getting in there in combat like an armorer should, because she when we made her character, we forgot to add plate armor, so she was sitting at like a fucking 14 AC or some shit. But now that she's got the plate, like that was the main issue, because she was just trying to avoid being in the combat and just casting spells, which is not what an armorer does. But because she didn't have plate, that's why she was doing that. But now she's got plate. Like that's what we talked about. That's why it was just sitting outside her fucking door, is because we were supposed to give that to her when she started, but we never added it. So, and I never looked at her character sheet, so I didn't notice, right? So now that we've added that, holy shit. Man, I don't know. This is gonna be like, I'm all for deadly encounters and shit, but holy fuck. Like, I'm looking at 2 of these stat blocks, and I'm like, Even just using their average HP instead of their, like, max is goddamn. Like, one of them's got 30 D12 plus 300 is the fucking... Is how you're supposed to roll their HP. 30 D12 plus 300.
Yeah. Let's go. Fucking send it. Full send. We got it. We'll be fine.
But I don't know, man. Like, as soon as I fucking loaded up this battle map, fucking, like, everything started to lag. Like, and I'm talking, like, a 10-second lag. Like, I click on something, it doesn't even try to open for 10 seconds.
Maybe your internet's dumping out.
Dude, if that's the case, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I pay for fucking good-ass internet. Like, I paid for 300. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna try a speed test real quick.
I'm just saying, maybe it could be your internet, unless it's your fucking computer or something. But, I mean, internet issues, they could be having an issue at the moment, like a technical issue.
Alright, let's see. With Discord and Chrome open and streaming, let's see what I get. Normally it's at over 500. I only pay for 300, but for some reason it's normally at over 500. Right now, my average is 399, which is low for what I normally have.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe your computer's just lagging.
Better not be. I mean, it's only a fucking stream. That's the heaviest thing I got going right now. Like, Chrome, Discord, and a stream. That's it.
Yeah.
I even closed all my other background apps.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'm waiting